Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Lizer, nice to meet you. You might be wondering, who is this random ass VTuber who's just popping up on my feed? What do they want from me? I'm not giving them any money. I'm not here to ask for your money. I just want to kind of introduce myself to you. So I am Lizer, also known as Lizerville, but I prefer Lizer. And I am a streamer with an avatar, or a VTuber that isn't very good at what they do. Now I say this because I don't really see myself as a VTuber very much. Usually when you think of VTubers, you think of someone who has this character with all this lore behind it. You have to do deep dives into information that they give you, and they don't actually show you who the person is. It's all just the character. I don't really do that. I'm just a guy who got an avatar. I already have done streams on the past on this page. I've shown my face. I've talked about personal life stuff. I'm not really into the whole part of VTubing that is that. I respect it, I'm just not doing it myself. So my birthday is January 23rd, which makes me an Aquarius. Not that that matters because star signs are bullshit. And I'm interested in a variety of topics, which we'll get into later. But I am also a scrub at video games. And by that I mean I've played games my whole life, and I've never gotten good at any of them. I can beat games on like easy or normal. I can't do like hard. I've done games on hard before, but they're usually easier games. I've pretty much been a console peasant my whole life. Only recently have I ever started doing PC stuff. When I started streaming and I got my rig, that's when I was able to start playing PC games. And I started getting more and more used to them as time has gone by. It's been about 1.5 years since I started streaming. But mainly just PlayStation stuff is what I've known my whole life. I've had Xboxes, I've played Xboxes, never really been a big fan of them, but I've owned and played every PlayStation available in America, and I've loved them my whole life, even the bad ones. Now, who made me? Himipie is my VTubing mommy, which is kind of the terminology for the person who did your design and rigging. Still a little weird to me, but if that's the terminology, I'll use it. And she can be found at deviantart.com/Himipie, and she's currently taking B-Roid commissions for your VTuber model. And you can get them pretty cheap, honestly, because usually you would see a VTuber model going for like $2,000. You will only have to pay a percentage of that, and you'll get a decent model. You don't have to have all the bells and whistles that come with like big time models if you're going to be an indie. And here is the design she did for my friend Celeste, who actually introduced me to Himipie, and you'll know her if you've watched my podcast in the past. Now, for my likes and dislikes, I am very much into anime, manga, and just animation in general, whether it be like animation in games, animation in movies, cartoons, anything like that, which is why I host a podcast called the Animation Revaluation Podcast. Link for that will be in the description. I stream it on Twitch every Friday, and then upload it here on YouTube. I'm also very much into video games. Like I said, I've been a gamer my whole life. More so single-player campaign type video games with lore stuff. I'm not so much into FPSs and like MMORPGs. I also like to read, and I do some writing on the side. I hope to one day be a published author. Author. Whoops. I have some small pieces published here and there, and I've self-published a short story, but I don't really consider that being published. I consider that just self-published. So my dream is to have a full-length book picked up by an actual publishing company, like Penguin or something like that. I'm also into musicals, like Broadway-style musicals, so you know, classic ones like Phantom of the Opera, The Lion King, Jekyll and Hyde, and then more recent ones like we've had Hamilton blow up the last couple of years. Dear Evan Hansen's a really good one that's getting a movie adaptation soon. And one that kind of took me by storm was a recent one called Be More Chill, and it's really good. I would recommend looking up the soundtrack for it if you're into musicals at all. Now my dislikes, these 2 points are actually very different in their importance. Which is kind of funny when you compare them. But my first one is fish. I absolutely hate fish. I cannot eat any fish. whether it be like a fish sandwich, fish sticks, filet-o-fish, tuna fish, anything like that. I just don't like fish. Never have. I like seafood. I can have crab sticks, crab legs, crab itself, lobster, clams, any of that. I just don't like fish. I don't know why. I just hate the taste. I've never been able to do it. I've had different people try different recipes. I just don't like fish. I also don't like people who always need to be better than everyone else they're around. So for example, say you have your group of friends, they're your close friends. There's always gonna be the one that's like, you're all sitting together, you're in a room playing a game, right? Say you're playing Mortal Kombat or something, Smash. And they'll be the one that's there like, oh, I can beat your ass in this. Oh, I'm better than you at this. Oh, I can do this move better than you. You're like, dude, we're just having fun. Calm down. You don't have to do this. This isn't a tournament. You want to act this way, go to Evo. Like, fight me at PAX or something. Like, you don't have to do this right now. We're just friends having fun. Like, I see myself as very much a chill, laid back kind of person. So that kind of stuff is really a turn off for me when someone's like super competitive for no reason. What else? Ah, yes, my inspirations. So here I have 3 VTubers listed. They're corporate VTubers and they're big inspirations for me. So number 1 would be Kiryu Coco from Hololive, and well, formerly from Hololive. She recently graduated, which is VTuber terminology for basically retiring the character and not streaming as them anymore. She was a trailblazer basically. She joined this Japanese company, not being very well spoken in Japanese. She learned as time went on, but in the beginning she was just like basic conversational, I believe. And she joins this Japanese only company and basically gets her gen mates that debuted with her and like even people from previous generations to get interested in English and wanting to start talking to them in that language, and they got interested in seeing English overseas fans in their chats, and that gave boosts. She was also well known for like bending and breaking the rules of the company in order to get things done and like give new opportunities to the other talent. And if it wasn't for her, I feel like Hololive probably would have never or taken a lot longer to dip their toes into the English market, which gave us Hololive English, which brings me to my next inspiration here, Gaogura, who is Gen 1 Hololive English. And Gura is amazing. That's the best way I can put it. She can be this cute, adorable, great singing little sharky girl 1 second, and then flip the script on you and she's like a backstabbing gremlin who's like shooting you with arrows in Minecraft and playing a prank on you. And I just absolutely love her character. I love her design, her voice, her personality. She's great. And just sit down and listen to her speak and then listen to her sing and be amazed if you haven't already. Gura is very well known. She is the most subscribed VTuber of all time at this point. Gotta love her. She hasn't even been out for a year yet. And then last but not least is Selen Tatsuki from Nijisanji EN. Their Obsidia group. And Selen is another dragon. She is this tomboy gamer dragon. She's the truest definition of a gamer I've seen recently. As I said before, I'm not really into like FPS games. I've played Apex in the past. I've had matches where I've gotten absolutely no kills. I've had matches where I died immediately, and I've had matches where I became champion. I enjoy playing the game. I don't like watching other people play it. Like, it's kind of boring. I can sit for hours and watch Selen play that game. Watching her play is so much different from watching anyone else, and I can't pin why. I don't know if it's because she has this infectious laugh that just makes me happy while watching her, so I can watch anything she does, or it's because she kind of teaches you as she plays the game, and that makes it more interesting. It's not just watching someone do stuff and not knowing why they're doing it. She actually explains how to do things, how to get around, how to traverse. I absolutely love watching her play this game, and other games too. Just watching her interact with other Nijisanji members, hearing her laughter, just her voice in general. Absolutely love it. And she has one of the best openings of a VTuber I've ever seen. Like her opening, like starting soon screen. Amazing. Look it up. It's cute, it's adorable, it's cool. just check them out. All 3 of these people, check out their stuff. 2 of them is still streaming, you can still catch them. Sadly, Coco has graduated, she's not streaming anymore as Coco, but I'm sure there's other ways you can find her. What next? What am I planning to do? Honestly, I have no clue. I want to just have fun. I want to continue doing my podcast that I do every week. I always wanted to stream, but I never really had time for it in the past. Recently, my schedule's lightened up a little bit, so now that I have this VTuber model, I want to hopefully start doing some more streams, some more gaming stuff. Maybe collab with other VTubers, but that's kind of like, with my personality, I'm a very withdrawn person, so I'm a little scared to do collabs, honestly, if that ever becomes a thing. Not only because it's just scary for me, but that also opens you up to like controversy eventually, because VTubers don't really talk about themselves. I don't know how things work behind the scenes, but they're just playing a character, so you never know if the person behind the character has ever done something or is not, you know, fully upfront with the type of things that they're into, things that they do. I've seen a lot of stuff like backstabbing. I just kind of don't want to end up on like Kiwi farms, you know? But I hope to, you know, spread out a little bit, get a little more well known, have some people check me out. But even if I have like 10 viewers, I'm happy. So hopefully some more podcast stuff, some more gaming stuff, and maybe even some talk streams. Just, you know, sit back, chill, and talk. I've recently been reading about some Build-A-Bear workshop sex cult thing, so maybe I could talk about that on stream. Who knows? But mainly I just want to have fun, and hopefully anyone who checks out this introduction video will want to have some fun with me, and you'll check it out and check my page out and want to stick around and just talk to me in chat like, hey Lizer, how's your day, what are you up to right now, you know? But that's all I have right now. Hopefully you check my stuff out, and hopefully you like it. But that's it. Have a good night or a good day wherever you are. Bye.